Welcome back to Studio F1 on Fast Times Willy B. We'll be reviewing A Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Master. Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Russell hit it.
Welcome back to Fast Times Willy B. I'm Willy B. I've got Logan back with me as we get over the hump. We're into the 4th of 7 now. So now we're on the downstretch of things. But
Hopefully not in quality though yet.
we've got the middleman of the franchise right here. It's Hump
Yeah.
Day. It's
Hump Day.
It's the Wednesday of Nightmare on Elm Street movies. We got Dream Master. And director-wise, we got Rennie Harlan, who has gone on since this movie to do some recognizable films. We've got Deep Blue Sea. We've got Strangers Chapter 1.
Shout out to Josh. I know you love the movie.
Yeah. We've got, what was the other one I said he did? Oh, Die Hard 2.
Yeah.
So some, films that people talk about.
Bigger name.
Yeah. Cast-wise, Robert Englund's back. Good.
Yes.
And then...
Tuesday Night took
Yes.
Kristen's role from Patricia Arquette for this.
And then, I can't think of her, I think it's Lisa Wilcox plays Alice.
Yes. That is correct. If you're not right, then this is like a Mandela effect thing.
I know it's Wilcox.
I believe you're correct.
Okay. But we can start with the good.
Yes.
And...
Got a weird little detail I can throw in here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Soundtrack for this. The first song in the movie is called Nightmare.
Okay.
And the singer is Tuesday Night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. What a name, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not great with all the actors in these movies, but how am I going to forget that?
Yeah, I mean, if you have the name Tuesday.
Night.
How do you feel about the recast?
I don't even know if they know how to feel about it, because I've watched documentaries and I've looked into it, and nobody has a good answer for why Patricia Arquette didn't come back. She may have been pregnant.
Okay.
It
It didn't bother me too much.
Yeah.
I think if she was in the movie longer, it might have.
Well, I think that's a part of it. Is it's a little jarring, but then I'm like, oh, you're gone. So okay.
Which,
moving on.
once again, I love how this movie starts. I love that she pulls Joey and Kincaid back in.
And they're fed up with it.
They
Joey glow up in this.
Yeah,
She looks.
Yeah, they confront her at school, and then the next night they meet their demise, and in cool ways. I mean, Kincaid has a meeting with Freddy. I love the bone assembly and then the restructured fit. I love that scene where Freddy kind of gets put back together.
People are like, how did Freddy come back to life?
Mm-hmm.
A dog peed fire on him?
Yeah.
But if you actually go into it, it makes some amount of sense. I don't know if we went into that detail when we were talking about Dream Warriors, but the thing that killed Freddy in that movie was holy water.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine piss, kind of.
The beast's pissed.
Yes. I could imagine that.
You just turned a man to maybe a good by somewhat making this make sense. That's
I'm like, that's gonna unsanctify it, right?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm here for it. Maybe
It
he could have
works.
done better, but I'm glad he's back. You don't get
Remember
a fourth
the name
movie.
of the dog?
I don't.
Jason.
Yes, it is Jason.
So I'm like,
Jason's pissing on Freddy.
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Hinting. Years.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I think around this time is when they were trying
Yeah.
to get that to work. Because I'm more familiar with it in the Friday timeline.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 7th movie that they were trying to get Freddy involved.
Okay.
But they couldn't get it, and that's why it became the Carrie, Sid, and all that. But, that's the first Kane Hodder there.
Oh, I'm not mad at Jason.
Yeah.
I'm just mad at the story.
Fair
but
enough.
that's not what we're here.
No. But, so I think they're trying to, Jason.
Yeah. No, I like the kill that we get the little showdown between him and Kincaid, and then the way he kills Joey. I mean, you put the girl on the poster in the waterbed. And
Joey,
I it's the wet dream kill.
It was always the girls with you, man.
Yeah.
You need to stop thinking with something.
Girls will kill you, man. No.
No.
But it's a really cool way to start, and then obviously it really tears up Kristen, and then she gets fed the sleeping pills from her mom, which is
what the heck,
messed up. I love the line, "You just murdered me." So
what
much
is
weight.
your problem?
Yeah, and then we get the burn, but she pulls Alice in before, and now Alice is the new Dream Master. I think that's cool. I really enjoy the Dream Master stuff. I'm not gonna say I love this movie, but
I like it. It's still good.
It's in that enjoyable. It's in that enjoyable like level of movie for sure. Now this is once again a movie where we get some really creative kills, just like with Dream Warriors. I mean Sheila's kill, the kiss sucking the air out of her.
Yeah, I do have to comment here.
Yeah,
people get mad at the Nightmare on Elm Street remake because they make him a predator.
Okay.
He just made out with this girl to death.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, hey.
Which, yeah, for sure.
Just saying.
For sure.
I mean, it's a cool kill, but I'm just throwing that out there. Like, that ain't exactly good.
Yeah. The best kill in this movie is Debbie's, though.
Yeah. No.
You get a little bit of foreshadowing with that, too. Very early in the movie, she gets a bug that lands on her, and that's why Sheila makes the bug zapper.
Yeah. And it's in the food.
Yeah.
And she's like, and she throws it on the ground and smashes it.
Yeah.
Like, well.
She gets hers.
This goes with what I was saying before about, like, especially in this sub-trilogy, like, if you have a characteristic, that is not good, because it is gonna get used against you. Like, the kiss kill, she had the inhaler, and she gets the air sucked out of her.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
The Karate Kid.
Yeah.
That's a shame, because what happened with this one is they actually ran out of budget. So they were, like, writing. There was a writer's strike, too.
Yeah.
So they were writing things, like shortly before filming them. And that, they'd already filmed his funeral. So they had to kill him.
Yeah.
And they were like, we don't have a budget, though. So then you get that weird invisible Freddy ghost karate match thing.
Yeah.
That's not.
I always wondered why he was invisible. Now I know.
No. Nope.
Hello, baby.
I like that. I'm weird, though. That's fun.
I like it, too.
And it's actually a callback, because she's watching the tapes.
Yeah.
And he says that in the tapes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with Alice. She's a daydreamer.
Yeah.
And they do that repeatedly in this.
Yeah.
I actually like that scene.
I like the funeral scene a lot, too.
Do you remember the brother's name? I don't remember the brother's name.
Rick, right?
Yeah. No, you got it.
Yeah.
I like that character a lot.
Yeah.
So he was a good brother. They had a really crappy dad.
Yeah.
But it's a shame that they couldn't do better justice to that character.
For sure.
But the funeral scene helps.
Yeah, the funeral scene's good. I enjoy the diner setting for the most part. Debbie's kill is great. I love the Debbie kill sequence too, because we have Alice and is it Dan? I think it's Dan.
Yeah, Dan is his name.
Yeah, and
that one I remember.
They keep living the same thing over and over until.
Oh, they're in like the time loop. They're trying to get to it. And
you
ain't gonna get there in time.
Yeah. When I first watched this movie, I was like, "Is my movie skipping?" And then it happened again. I was like, "Oh, they're in Dreamland too."
Yeah.
Freddy's got him in a chokehold. But yeah, the Debbie kill is just good practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's kind of we're really like jumping all over on this one, but it's fair.
It's fine. We're just talking about things we like, man.
This one is really cool. Is like they started the soul chest in 3, but they pay off the soul chest in like a really cool way. In this one with like the different limbs grabbing a hold of the like he has one like out of the back of his head.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you knew this. Linnea Quigley's in this movie.
Okay.
Those of you guys that don't know, she was trash in Return of the Living Dead. She's in Silent Night, Deadly Night, Scream Queen.
Trash.
She is the breasts that come out of Freddy whenever all the souls are like.
That makes sense.
It's just like she's in the movie technically.
That's interesting. This is another one that has a good third act.
Yes.
I love the ending of this film. I really enjoy the church showdown. I love the church setting. The set design, the lighting, like everything about that church setting, I love.
That is,
and I love
Yeah.
how the nursery or the rhyme or whatever that they're talking about the entire movie comes back to play like the kill evil by showing it itself
Yeah.
or whatever. Like basically,
Evil will see itself and it will die.
yeah, that's what it is.
The
Evil
Dream
will see
Master
itself.
rhyme.
Yeah. And when she flips the mirror, and that's when you get all,
Yeah.
dude, so cool. And once again, the practical effects, really, really good. Yeah, I like this ending.
There's like a weird Catholic thing going on in like through these this sub trilogy.
Yeah.
Not through the other movies, but the sub trilogy. It's in there.
But I enjoyed the conclusion to this film as well. Trying to think what else I got in the good. This is just a movie that, you know, it's another one that I think on the technical side is done well too. Like, a lot of good shots.
Yeah.
Sounds very good.
This is kind of, we're getting into Freddy being a bit of a doof.
Yeah.
He's starting to get like a little over the top.
The beach scene, dude. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, like the
my
Jaws parody with his glove, but like it looks like a fin.
Yeah.
And then he comes up on the beach and he like is wearing like sunglasses.
Yeah.
And he like steps on her and like drowns her.
You know how many
in
magnets
sand.
I've seen of that? The Freddy wearing the sunglasses scene.
Yeah.
This is like magnets everywhere. Yeah, man, you start to definitely get goofy Freddy here.
This is
with the bug trap too,
yeah.
and honestly, you know, like I was talking about the third act. Another cool part of that third act is Dan and him being in and out of anesthesia and put under, and like because he's going through surgery, and when he starts hemorrhaging too, like that. Yeah. It's all cool because you see like it happen in real life versus the dream. I just love that stuff. The
they really get dream logic heavy.
The contrast between it, yeah.
Like where are we? What's happening?
Yeah, there is a lot of dreaming in this movie.
Yeah. Like what happened and what didn't.
Some sleepy kids.
That is the thing with these. Like, I feel like half the cast is narcoleptic or something.
Well, here's the thing. In high school, I took a lot of naps. I'd be.
That's true.
I'd be screwed, dude.
Yeah, I'd be like. Well, I was in private school.
Okay.
But like, it was a weird school, man. Like, I had my own like cubicle.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, half the school day I was just knocked out.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
I'd be dead.
Yeah. Good thing we didn't live in Springfield, but
yeah, that would have. Yeah, I would not have lasted long.
No,
not at all. Well, I was kind of a jerk back then too, so like I definitely would have been like an early kill.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, he got it.
Yeah. the rod, but
the rod.
I'm trying to.
That should be like what we refer to as like the
jerk.
Yeah,
the
rod of the film.
That guy's such a rod.
It's good stuff.
But anything else for you in the good?
No. Oh, are you ready for Freddy? Fat Boys.
Yeah.
That's from this one
for sure. We'll hop over to the meh. And in the meh, this is probably the first movie where I would say the pacing has its moments. There's a couple moments in this movie that kind of drag. Okay. There's a couple movies that kind of go, a couple moments that go kind of fast for me. I'm putting it in the meh though because it's not badly paced. It's still much better paced than what we get into in the next couple of films. But it is the first movie where I start to feel a little bit of a lull at moments. But maybe that's because there's so much dreaming. Although I enjoyed most of the dream stuff.
Yeah, no, that's the good part.
I think the other thing I'd put in the med too, and this probably doesn't help with the pacing, is the dialogue.
Oh, okay.
I think a lot of our...
I don't expect too much. So
yeah.
Like, that's just me.
That's fair. I think a lot of our teenager dialogue is really cheesy.
Yeah, fair.
But
I mean, even like if I'm going to like devil's advocate here.
Yeah, for sure.
Even Halloween, like...
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Totally.
Most horror movies do. But no, this one, it really stuck out to me, especially on this last watch. I'm like,
okay.
I never said that in high school. And maybe it was different in the 80s, but like, I'm just like saying, I'm like, you're a weirdo. Like, and then, like the mind over matter, which it came back to, like, she's like, you know what I always like to say? Mind over matter. And I'm like, why'd you say it like that? And then she
really
says
trying
it.
To sell she's a nerd. I'm like,
yeah. But then she says it, and then she was like, Sheila used to say it all the time. She changes every day.
Whoa.
And I'm like, so it was just things like that. I'm like, it was cringy at times.
It did get a little weird whenever, like, I get she's the dream master. So, like, she's getting all the abilities of her friends, and I feel like there's a way you could have done
That's
that.
cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But there was aspects of it that were like kind of cheese.
I mean, the nunchuck scene.
The
First time I watched it, I was like, how the hell?
Or like,
and then it started to make sense when you realize.
Did she say bitchin'? Or something like that. She's like looking in the mirror because she never used to look at her mirror. She had like all these pictures of her friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So she's like taking down the pictures.
Oh, when she's done like putting everything on.
Yeah, and she's like puts her brother's like headband on her arm, and the workout bug chick like has her like diamond studded thing there, and I think she says like bitchin'.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. But I do like Alice.
Yes.
That's probably all I have in the meh. I don't even know if I have anything in the bad. I enjoy this movie. We can hop to the bad if you got something.
Yeah, and
maybe I'll agree with you.
I don't think you will because you already said it is something you like.
Okay.
I like the idea of there being this rhyme that she can use, but like I think it's kind of shoehorned through the movie. Like she's like looking at the Elm Street house because they have to shoehorn the house into every one of these movies. It's like that's not the character. That's not why we're here. You don't have to have
the house,
in every movie. But she's like, yeah, I think it was this, and nobody was talking to her about that.
Yeah,
just I have to seed that in here so you know that
that's fair.
This is important. And
that's
then
fair.
The evil shall see itself and it shall die. I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I like the effects that come out of that.
Yeah.
But like, Freddy was jumping out of mirrors and everything in 1 and 3.
That's true.
He can look at himself. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's weird to me.
Maybe the Dream Master has to quote that.
I don't know. I have to... Yeah, I have to talk at you for you. Okay.
That's fair. I can see it. I can see what you mean.
I like what comes out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But getting there, it's like, okay.
Yeah. We can hop over to our final thoughts and rating. What do you want to leave off with Dream Master, and what do you give it out of 10?
I think this movie is very underrated. Definitely MTV era.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little cheeseball, but I like it. I like it a lot. And this is not Freddy at his worst yet at all.
No.
There's a lot of fun to be had here, and the kills are cool enough, and he's having enough fun doing it that I'm still going to give this movie a 9 for me.
Okay. I'm going to go 7 out of 10. I think it's a step above. 7's when I start getting in that good category. And I think this is a good movie. I do. I think it's a good sequel. I think it's a fun sequel to the trilogy we currently are in with this. And yeah, I have a good time with it. Like you said, the kills are pretty unique. I really like Alice.
Yeah.
You know, everybody, we know Nancy's great. I love Alice as a final girl, especially in this fourth one.
I mean, she is like the trope one. Like, you look at that character and I'm like, that is what that is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She's nailing that.
And I love the church showdown. I just love that church setting. The lighting is so good too. They use so much color. It's aesthetically pleasing to watch that church showdown. But which is crazy to think that it's the sleep demon getting got at the end. But it is aesthetically pleasing. It's a good movie. I have a good time with it. But yeah, man. That'll do it for Dream Master. Logan, thank you for coming on. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you're watching, check out some other videos. Hit the subscribe button. Follow the social links down below. Check out Logan. Social links down below. Cosplaying. Horrorholic. All of that. Check it out. But we'll talk to y'all very soon as we've got 5 through 7 coming your way. Peace.